What is up, people? Welcome back to another video. We are on the challenge of Hunter Allen, and today we are doing day 7 of week 2. First of all, I want to look at my training peaks. Because I've had 2 days off, I want to check out my fitness level and how much it's dropped in those 2 days. The problem with training peaks and fitness levels is if you're not using a power meter, it won't record the fitness. Therefore, even if you go out on a light walk or a little jog, if you don't have a power meter, it's not going to hold your fitness level. Because going out for a light jog or a long hike or something will allow you to hold your fitness level at a specific level, and it won't go down as quickly. So if you go to calendar here, that 2 days off has dropped my fitness, dropped my fatigue. Oh, look at these. So I was 84 and now I'm 53. However, I am only 56 fitness where I was 60. So if you see here, last time I took a couple of days rest or so, I was at 51.50. But now at least I've increased my fitness by 56. If I remember correctly, it's not that hard today. So pointy pyramid, 61 TSS, nothing. Let's have a look at week 3, number 1, cadence drill. So depending on how I'm feeling after this 60 TSS, I might do day 1 as well. Because altogether that'll only be about 110, 120 TSS. It won't be too bad. There's not much of a warm-up here, so it's basically classed as a lead-in, so it's not too bad. I might do that simply because there's not much to do there, and then it's all pretty standard stuff. But we will have a look, we will see what happens. So we'll do a pointy pyramid. So in the accumulation of both, I'll be doing an hour and 53 minutes, whereas most of the time last week I was doing about an hour and 15, hour and 20. So it's not that much difference, considering this, because I've had 2 days off, I might find it harder to get back into it. So maybe 61 TSS is a good start to just warm back up into it. So if I feel looking a bit weird in a bit of a different position, that is because I've basically risen my front wheel a little bit to make it like I'm on a hill, proper hill. So we'll see how badly that affects me. It does mean that I'm using slightly different parts of my muscle. So what I'm going to keep notice of is my heart rate. I don't normally do this, but I want to get into the habit of doing it because it is good. So I'm looking at my heart rate and looking at the wattage I'm putting out, and every time I get on the bike and do this kind of wattage, I want to see my heart rate and see what it's like. If you look on the side of the screen, as always, we have 10-minute warm-up, 2 minutes at 205, then 2 minutes at 330, then 2 minutes on zone 2 again at 205, and then 3 minutes at 330 again. We then have 4 minutes at 285, which is FTP on the indoor trainer. Another zone 2, then 3 minutes at 330. It's not that hard. I mean, this one looks easier than day 6. Also, I'm quite interested to see to know what kind of MP3 player, or do you use an MP3 player? Do you use a phone? What I use to listen to music is just an iPod Shuffle, and I attach it to the bottom of my bib shorts, because then when I'm on a ride I can just quickly turn it down, change the song, boom, boom, boom. I'll do it on this side to make it a bit more obvious. So I'll leave it there, and then so I can do it without looking at it. I find it pretty safe. When I'm standing up, it doesn't get in the way. If you're threading your cable through your jersey and stuff, it doesn't get in the way at all. So in terms of fitness and fatigue, my fatigue is obviously dropped, but not as much as it says. And my fitness, again, hasn't dropped as much as it says as well. So it is only just a guideline, because if you take it for every point, you can do that, but you're always going to have to wear a heart rate monitor. You're going to have to start calculating TSS score manually a lot, and it kind of takes, I don't know, it's better for your performance and your performance management, but is it really? It's not easy to do, I guess. Not too bad at all. Yeah, so in that 2 minutes, I had a train of thought that because I've had 2 days off the bike, it's better to just do this one workout, come off the bike and stretch for half an hour, just so my muscles can open up a little bit more. I really think that my FTP has risen in the last couple of weeks. It's like, I've done an FTP test, I think it was 3 weeks ago if you saw. That was kind of a botched FTP test because I went out a bit too hard at the beginning. I started holding 330 straight away, and then I gradually dropped, and I found it really hard. But because I'm in a training block and doing on this challenge, I can't really, there's no point me doing an FTP test now, simply because I haven't had enough rest. I mean, if you're going to do an FTP test, a lot of the time it's meant to be after a training block, just after your rest period, or recovery week, or whatever you want to call it. So doing one now isn't going to show my true performance, my true power output. I'm done. Spin for 2 minutes and then 3 minutes to 330 again. Yeah, so right now, because my legs, I got used to rest a little bit for the last 2 days, doing these spinning, I can feel my legs are quite tight. So definitely when I get off the bike, I'm just going to stretch for half an hour, 20 minutes. Make sure my glutes, my hamstrings, my lower back, my upper back, they're all nice and stretched out, ready for the next 2 weeks of pain. Boom. Wasn't too hard, but again, hardest part is just recovering from that 3 minutes. Finding it hard to hold at the moment. Push through it. Spin, spin, spin. There we go. A little bit better. Gradually just decreasing in numbness and getting the feeling back in your legs properly. The numbness is very subjective. Some people feel numb, but it's not really numb. Because it's not like you can't feel it, it's just they feel slightly weaker than they normally do, you know? Okay, this guy's chaps, man, that looks sick. I want that. I won't have it in orange, but pink. Pink games, bro. Go with my socks. Cheers guys, got 2 thumbs up over, got a PR on that hill. There's nice people in this game. Sometimes, that's life, isn't it? You find someone you want to punch in the face, you find someone you want to hug. More that you want to punch in the face that you want to hug than you want to hug, but yeah. So, pretty much done now. Awesome. Oh no! That's all that messing around. It's always the same, man. It's always on the recovery part. Zone 2s, the zone 1s. Hey man. Okay. So, benefits of standing up pedaling. Get more power, activates different muscles so you can train those muscles. Also, it allows blood into your body. Stand up. Oh, you feel a slight rush of blood into your legs a little bit. A bit of relaxation, feels that. Hold the same kind of power, not as much effort. Disadvantages. Can't spin as quick. If you can spin as quick, it's not for as long. So standing up isn't very sustainable, let's say. But again, you do get more power. Other disadvantages, you do get tired a lot quicker. It's like you see there, I was holding 330 watts and I was standing up. But when I came back down, I looked at my heart rate, it was almost at max, you know, so it does definitely affect your heart rate because you're standing up, you're losing more muscles. Boom! 71 DSS, a bit higher than it said it was going to be. Awesome stuff. 52 minutes, 2.3 pieces of pizza, 700 calories, 669 calories. Not too bad. Okay, that's officially day 7 of Hunter's Challenge week 2 completed. Now I've just got the next 2 weeks. Exactly halfway through the challenge. The next 2 weeks is going to be the hardest, most definitely. If you've looked at Hunter's Challenge, you see that some of the rides coming out are not tasty at all. Not so tasty. So there you go. Can't all be good, can't all be fine. So that's the ride done. Almost at 19,000 rider score points. Awesome stuff. Wow, I just looked at that. So total time on ZWIFT, 25 hours. Pretty much a day in 1 hour, so good stuff. Calories, 16,000 calories. I've climbed 9.2 kilometers, which is 9,000 meters, 9,200 meters. Total ride accumulates to 744 kilometers. I've only been on ZWIFT for about 3.5 weeks. I'd say 4.5 weeks, but the first half was on a 7-day trial, so I didn't really count that. Time to stretch. Don't forget you're stretching after a rest day, a couple of rest days. Don't forget you're stretching. If you're going to ride hard, stretch for quite a while as well. If you're doing a 3-4 hour ride, you're going to be in that position for quite a lot of time. You do want to stretch. Definitely your quads, definitely your hamstrings, lower back, upper back, must stretch your neck as well, your neck muscles, because you're always in that position looking up, they're going to strain. One more thing, California, 690. So 690 out of 1,283 kilometers ridden. Not too bad. After that, we've got the Tour Italy. I'm going to call it the Tour Italy from now on. Thanks for watching. See you next video.